Hey everyone, talking about 3 reasons why you should try fragrances that I don't like. Probably not a video list done by many reviewers, but yeah, jumping right in. One, everyone's taste is different. So, what I hope for with the channel above all is that it exposes people to a lot of different scents, a lot of different kinds, and that you can kind of go off of the description as well of like, oh, that sounds interesting. I hadn't heard of that. I want to check it out and stuff like that. Not an arbiter of like, this is good, this is bad, and don't check this out most of the time. So yeah, your taste might be completely different than mine about certain things. So just because I don't like something is not a reason to not check it out. I would say if the notes look good to you or the description, like if just kind of the vibe of it sounds interesting to you, to a lot of time, most of the time, when I'm critiquing or saying negative things about ones, I outright say the only reason I don't like it is that it isn't my taste. And when I say that, I really mean that. Like, if I think a fragrance is bad quality in and of itself, or just genuinely bad for any other reason, I absolutely say that too, rather than just saying it's not my taste. But so I have very specific taste, as most people do. And if I'm saying like, well, it's just not my taste, well, that's not a polite way of just saying like, well, it sucks, but like I'm really just saying like the I don't like these notes, or I'll often clarify like what it is that isn't my particular taste about it. So again, if it sounds good to you in terms of the notes, the description, and it's just like I'm saying, say I'm talking about like rose and patchouli or something, that's not my taste. Like the best rose and patchouli scent in the world is usually not going to be something that I at all like. But again, I'm hoping that people can get something out of the description, out of the notes list, and kind of hear about more ones and like, oh, okay, yeah, and then check that out as a result. 3, things can smell very different to different people. Even the same scent, and I will link a video in the description that I did talking about how I really found this out firsthand when I was sending decants back and forth with somebody, and the same exact decant. So it's not even like, oh, we had different batches or something. We would get such different things out of. So yeah, it's not even just a matter of taste, it's that stuff can smell different to different people. So once again, I hope that people can get something out of videos on the channel where it's more about like hearing about the stuff. And of course, if I say something's really good or I like it, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to like it. But I do think out of the stuff, the sheer amount of stuff I've tried or whatever, if I'm thinking that, hopefully it's not terrible quality and there's something redeeming about it. But just on the reverse end, if I don't like something, I definitely don't think that's a reason for you to avoid trying it. If the notes, etc., stuff like that sounds good to you. So if I say not my taste in the title, or I'm talking about that in the video, that only means again that it's just something about the notes or whatever that I don't like those type of notes or something. So yeah, hope that people can still find good stuff even when I often critique a lot of the ones I'm talking about.